Namaste and a warm welcome to all our fellow travelers on World Travelingz. I'm your host, Shibnath, and today, we're embarking on a journey to a city that doesn't just have history, it is history. A place where every cobblestone whisper myth of gods and heroes, and where the very concepts of democracy, philosophy, and drama were born. Welcome to Athens, the luminous capital of Greece. For many, Athens is a checklist, the Acropolis, the Parthenon, maybe a museum. But for the discerning traveler, it's a living, breathing palimpsest. It's the aroma of freshly baked kaluri mingling with the scent of millennia-old marble. It's the sound of a bouzouki from a traditional taverna competing with the modern city's hum. Over the next 2,500 words, we will move beyond a postcard and dive deep into the soul of this ancient metropolis. This is not just a travel video, it's your key to unlocking the true, unbound Athens. The Acropolis, more than a hill, it's a pilgrimage. No journey to Athens begins anywhere else. The Acropolis, the sacred rock, is the city's beating heart and its most iconic landmark. My first piece of advice, Shibnath insists, go early. Be there before the gates open. Not only will you avoid the scorching midday sun and the crushing crowds, but you will also experience the site in a state of near-sacred tranquility. As you ascend the winding path, the city falls away. You pass the Odeon of Herod's Atticus, a magnificent Roman-era theater still used for performances. And then, you enter through the Buhl Gate and the Propylaea, the monumental gateway that itself is a masterpiece of classical architecture. And there it is. The Parthenon. The Parthenon, it's easy to be overwhelmed by its fame. But stand still for a moment. Look past the scaffolding. See the perfect Doric columns, designed with an almost imperceptible curvature to correct optical illusions. This temple to the goddess Athena, patron of the city, is not just a ruin, it's a testament to human ambition and intellect from 2,500 years ago. Imagine it in its prime, adorned with vibrant paint and the magnificent gold and ivory statue of Athena Parthenos. The sheer scale of human endeavor here is humbling. But the Acropolis is more than one building. To the right, the delicate Erechtheion stands with its iconic porch of the Caryatids, 6 graceful maidens serving as columns, holding the roof on their heads. This temple was dedicated to both Athena and Poseidon, marking the spot of their mythical contest for the city's patronage. Pro tip, don't just rush through. Find a spot on the perimeter and look out over Athens. This 360-degree view connects you to the city's layout, the sprawl of white buildings, the nearby hills of Lycabettus and Philippapos, and the shimmering Saronic Gulf in the distance. This perspective is essential to understanding Athens' geography. The Acropolis Museum, the missing pieces of the puzzle. After descending from the rock, your very next stop must be the Acropolis Museum, located at the foot of the hill. This is not an optional extra, it is an integral part of the Acropolis experience. The museum, a stunning piece of modern architecture built over an active archaeological site, houses the treasures that belong to the sacred rock. Here, you will come face to face with the original Caryatids, saved from pollution and erosion. You will see the breathtaking Parthenon marbles, the sculptures that once adorned the temple's frieze. The top-floor Parthenon gallery is arranged exactly as the temple is, orienting you and telling a continuous narrative. It's a powerful, and at times poignant, experience, especially as the museum makes a clear case for the return of the missing marbles from the British Museum. Spend time on the lower floors with the archaic gallery. The serene, mysterious smiles on the Kore and Kouros statues from the 6th and 7th centuries BC show the evolution of Greek art from rigid forms to the fluid, naturalistic style we associate with the classical period. The Agora and the core of ancient daily life. If the Acropolis was the city's sacred heart, the ancient Agora was its bustling, pulsating body. This was the center of public life, the marketplace, the administrative center, the judicial hub, and the social lounge. Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle would have walked these very paths, engaging in philosophical debates that would shape Western thought. The standout building here is the remarkably well-preserved Temple of Hephaestus. It's the most complete ancient Greek temple in existence, dedicated to the god of metalworking. Standing before it feels like stepping into a perfectly preserved snapshot of the past. Don't miss the reconstructed Stoa of Atelos, a magnificent covered colonnade that now houses the Agora Museum. Walking through its long hall gives you a tangible sense of what it was like to be an Athenian citizen shopping, discussing politics, or simply seeking shade. A tapestry of neighborhoods, where ancient meets trendy. Athens' magic isn't confined to its archaeological parks. It spills out into its vibrant, character-filled neighborhoods. Plaka and Anafiotika, nestled on the northern slopes of the Acropolis, Plaka is the neighborhood of the gods. With its labyrinthine, cobblestone streets, neoclassical houses, and overflowing souvenir shops, it can feel touristy, but it's undeniably charming. Venture off the main shopping streets to find quiet, flower-bedecked lanes. And then, climb higher. You'll stumble upon Anafiotika, a hidden village within a city. Built in the 19th century by craftsmen from the Cycladic island of Anaphi, its tiny, whitewashed houses and narrow, winding paths will make you feel like you've been instantly transported to a Greek island. Monastiraki, this is Athens at its most frenetic and colorful. The main square offers one of the city's most iconic views. The Acropolis looming above the 10th century Church of the Pantanassa, and the ruins of the Library of Hadrian. The Monastiraki flea market is a chaotic delight, a mix of genuine antiques, cheap trinkets, leather goods, and clothing. For a unique experience, head to the central meat and fish market nearby. It's a sensory overload in the best possible way. Psiri, just west of Monastiraki, Psiri has transformed from a rough-around-the-edges industrial area into the city's epicenter of nightlife and alternative culture. By day, it's quiet, with artisan workshops and cool cafes. By night, its streets thrum with energy, filled with ouzeries, serving ouzo and mise, and bars spilling out onto the pavement. The street art here is some of the best in Athens. Kolonaki and Exarchia, for a different vibe, head to the foot of Mount Lycabettus. Kolonaki is upscale, chic, and home to designer boutiques, sleek cocktail bars, and some of the city's best museums, like the Benaki Museum. It's the perfect starting point for a hike, or a funicular ride, up Lycabettus for the best sunset view over the Acropolis. In stark contrast, adjacent Exarchia is known as the city's anarchist and intellectual hub, covered in politically charged graffiti and buzzing with gritty, bohemian energy and radical bookshops. A culinary odyssey, eat like an Athenian. Greek food is a celebration of life itself, and Athens is its grand stage. Forget the tourist traps with laminated menus. Here's how to eat authentically. Breakfast, start your day like a local with a kalouri, a circular sesame-topped bread ring sold by street vendors everywhere, washed down with a strong Greek coffee. Lunch, seek out a traditional taverna or an ouzeri. Order a variety of mise, small plates, to share. You must try Horiatiki, the real Greek salad with chunks of tomato, cucumber, onion, olives, and a massive slab of feta cheese, drenched in superb olive oil. No lettuce. Tzatziki, the quintessential yogurt, cucumber, and garlic dip. Fava, a delicious yellow split pea puree, often topped with capers and onions. Grilled octopus or fresh fish, simply grilled with lemon and oregano. Souvlaki, for a quick, cheap, and delicious meal, bypass the sit-down tourist restaurants and head to a souvlaki joint like Kostas in Plaka or O Thanasis in Monastiraki for a perfect pita-wrapped pork or chicken gyro. Dinner is a late, leisurely affair. Find a taverna in a quieter part of Plaka, Psiri, or in the residential neighborhood of Kyklakis. Let the owner or waiter recommend the day's specials. Pair your meal with a carafe of house wine or a glass of retsina, if you're feeling adventurous, it's wine flavored with pine resin, an acquired taste. Sweet treats, don't leave without trying lucumades, deep-fried dough balls drenched in honey and cinnamon, or a slice of galactobarico, a custard-filled filo pastry. Beyond the ancient core, the city's other gems. While the ancient sites are mesmerizing, Athens has more to offer. The National Archaeological Museum. This is arguably the world's greatest museum of ancient Greek art. It requires a half-day at least. Here, you'll see the golden mask of Agamemnon, the breathtaking Antikythera mechanism, an ancient analog computer, and stunning bronze statues like the Poseidon of Artemis Ion and the Jockey of Artemis Ion. The Panathenaic Stadium, Kalamarmaro. This is the only stadium in the world built entirely of marble. It hosted the first modern Olympic Games in 1896. Climb to the top tier for a fantastic view and feel the weight of sporting history. Mount Lycabettus, as mentioned, the hike or funicular ride to the top is rewarded with a panoramic view of the entire Athenian basin, especially magical at sunset when the city lights begin to twinkle and the Acropolis is illuminated. Day trip to Cape Sounion. Rent a car or take a bus along the stunning coastal road to the Temple of Poseidon at Cape Sounion. Perched on a cliff overlooking the Aegean Sea, watching the sunset from here is a spiritual experience, just as it was for the ancient Athenians. Practicality Guide. Best time to visit, shoulder seasons, April to June and September to October. The weather is perfect for walking, and it's less crowded. July and August are intensely hot and packed. Getting around, Athens is a walkable city in its core. The Athens Metro is clean, efficient, and an attraction in itself, as many stations are mini-museums displaying artifacts found during its construction. A multi-day tourist ticket is great value. The Athens Combined Ticket, this is a must-buy. For around €30, it gives you skip-the-line access to the Acropolis and 6 other major sites, Ancient Agora, Roman Agora, Temple of Zeus, etc., over 5 days. It saves both money and time. Staying hydrated, the sun is relentless. Carry water, but know that you can drink from many public ancient-style fountains. The water is perfectly safe. The pace, Athens has a chaotic, energetic pace. Embrace it. Sit at a cafe for hours people watching. Don't try to rush, let the city's rhythm guide you. Epilogue, the spirit of Athens. As I, Shibnath, reflect on my time in Athens, I realize its greatest gift is not just its monumental past, but its vibrant, resilient, and passionate present. You see it in the animated conversations in the cafenio, in the passion of a taverna owner explaining his recipes, in the defiant art of exarchia, and in the timeless shadow the Acropolis casts over it all. Athens doesn't just show you history, it makes you a part of its continuous, unending story. It challenges you, inspires you, and ultimately, changes you. So, to all the travelers on World Travellingz, pack your curiosity, your comfortable walking shoes, and an open heart. Athens is waiting to welcome you home to the very beginnings of our shared civilization. Epharisto Polly, thank you very much, for joining me on this journey. Until next time, keep exploring. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more deep dives into the world's most incredible destinations. This is Shibnath, signing off from the cradle of the West.